Hey folks, welcome to today's video. Today we're talking PoE 2 and we're talking, well, effectively, what exactly is a guide? What exactly is a guide? Because we have been told that you're not allowed to release guide footage for the game, right? However, if we're being honest about the situation, there's a lot of videos coming out in my eyes which are guides. And I'm seeing a lot of comments from other YouTubers and big content creators been like, excellent video, really appreciate it. Which again, is absolutely fine, but let's not be naive and let's not pretend that the reaction wouldn't be different if it was a different person releasing the video. It's like, I know this content creator, therefore we're going to allow his video to exist, we're going to boost it up the algorithm, we're going to give likes and comments and be supportive. But if a certain other person kind of does the same thing, that's not okay. Now, let me be clear. None of the people I'm about to mention in this video are used as a you're a bad guy, you're a bad person. No, they're just examples and I could have picked out any single person. And I want it to be clear that it doesn't matter what videos, for me, get released on Path of Exile 2. For me, somebody could post a video that was 4 hours long and showcase the entire game in its entirety from level 1 to whenever end game. And it wouldn't bother me because I wouldn't watch it because I want to enjoy the game. For me, the enjoyment is playing through Path of Exile 2, the first few acts with friends, blind, and enjoying myself. And nothing will take that away. Nothing will stop me doing that. So all these videos really have no relevance. I'm just using it as a talking point because I do think it's interesting. And that's what this channel has always been. I've always liked to voice the other side because obviously I have a little bit of a channel, a little bit of a voice. And so I like to use that to voice it for people that maybe don't have a channel or aren't as comfortable talking and getting into debates online. So what do I mean? What is the big hoo-ha, right? Well, for me, a lot of these videos that are coming out are not reviews. They're not trying to showcase the game to entice new players in, which is what the footage should have been. It should have been, and bear in mind, guys, this is on GGG. You know, GGG don't take many L's, but I do think they've taken a few L's on this journey. For me, personally, they should have said, listen, the only type of video you can make before the game comes out is a generic video showcasing no bosses that discusses how you felt about the game, aka a review. What I mean by this is there's a very clear difference. So for example, I'm going to show you some. In this video, Havoc, and I won't show you all the video because I don't want to spoiler it and I don't want to see it personally. So there'll be no spoilers here. In this video, Havoc talks about clearing and how to get more clear speed and the route to take to level more efficiently and the gem combinations that will improve your clear. Now, to me, that is totally not a review. That is not a review at all. That is a very clever way of basically trying to give out leveling tips, get views, and that's all this is. There are tons and tons of people doing it, and I understand it's their job as a content creator to get views, and I have no problem. It's on GGG to rein in what can and can't be posted. Otherwise, the whole game will be spoiled. It pretty much has been at this point. The entire playthroughs are posted. However, is that their fault? No. Again, it's GGG's job to control it. But let's not pretend that it's not happening. You know, let's not bury our head in the sand and be like, oh, well, it's different because this guy's played a lot of PoE 1 or she's played a lot of PoE 1. These are basically spoilers being posted as and kind of labeled in the guise of, oh, no, it's just a review. They're not reviews. For example, right, let's pull some stuff up here. Let's bring myself more full screen here. So here's just some random examples, okay? So this is a mercenary gameplay, okay? And in this video here, I won't show you because I don't want to spoiler it. We can see here, mercenary build and skill progression, passive tree, how to experiment, how to zoom, reload, the highlights of Act 1 and Act 2 and Act 3 or whatever. To me, that's not a review. When you read the comment section and we read things like, you know, what is the most optimal? And then they're discussing what the most optimal thing is, how to move correctly for more speed, you know, gearing, how to be more impactful with your gearing, all these types of comments discussing, and in the video itself discussing how to navigate the tree better. For me, there's a very clear difference. Here's what I would class as a review. A review for me would be, hey, I've played a lot of PoE 1, guys, and one of the things that people found a little bit unfun was early on, let's make something up, clear speed was really lacking and the areas weren't very dense and it didn't feel very fun. However, Path of Exile 2 follows something very similar. However, after you have sorted your gem links, you can begin to clear a lot better and the game feels more fun and it's something you can definitely look forward to. Whatever. However, that is very different to being like, listen guys, what I did was I linked faster attacks to extra grenades, to more grenades, to combination grenades, and I weapon swapped, and then as I was able to, like, that's a guide. You're basically telling people how to play the game, right? And that's what a lot of this is. It's people giving out a ton of information because they know PoE guys love information and they like to do it, but they're doing it under the guise of, nah, it's not a guide, I'm just showcasing some stuff. We look at some stuff like this, okay? To me, this is not Havoc's fault. This is not Havoc's fault. But a video, so you've gone to some event and you're meant to be reviewing the game to help promote it. That's why they've given you the early access, to give maybe some feedback and help promote the game. Just thinking, shit, what video can I make that is going to bring in views? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to showcase the UI and I'm going to showcase all of the option screens and what you can and can't do. A review would be like, hey guys, don't worry about it. There's tons of options in the graphics now for more full screen support, for better sharpness, for max render resolution. Texture details have changed and the game looks great. Just recording it and showcasing all the menu with no commentary is just basically data mining. It's like, hey, I've got my hands on the game, I'm going to showcase you everything. And to be honest, I don't think somebody should be allowed, and again, it's up to GGG, it's just my opinion. It doesn't bother me because I'm not going to watch this video or consume it, but I just think the idea of somebody getting every single gem and just flicking through in 3 minutes, hovering over every single gem, is basically, again, borderline data mining. It's just, I'm going to find out every information on every piece of gem and I'm going to reveal it. It's not a review. This video doesn't help sell the game. Let's not pretend like it does. You know, we have a variety of things that, to me, I just think, you know, okay, 171,000 views. And as far as I'm aware in this video with GGZII, he's showing unique bosses and he's showing, you know, what I would describe as spoilers, and it's not really a review as far as I'm concerned. When I haven't watched the video because I don't want to spoil it, but when I look at the thumbnail things here, talking about how to do better frost damage, what is the top skill for grenades, then there's a segment, a sponsor section in the middle, then there's discussing how to use the high velocity rounds and get more explosions. And are we reviewing the game or are we doing a showcase? Now, a showcase might be allowed, but to me, again, I understand GGZII is very different. GGZII is basically the guy that GGG, I think, as far as I'm aware, like, he's like their voice for the community. So GGZII, you can kind of, okay, maybe he's allowed to post a showcase. Everyone's allowed to post the things that have been posted, let me be clear, right? Everyone can post what they're posting, otherwise it would be getting taken down. It's on GGG to decide what was okay or not okay to post. They've obviously given this the okay, but again, I just think people showing the whole passive tree, the ascendancies, everything, it just kind of spoils the excitement, and I don't think it sells the game. Maybe that's just me. I'm just voicing my opinion. I don't really watch the content. We have other channels that have popped up, and look, I get it. It's their moment in the sun. It's their channel has been mega popular. It's probably the most popular their channel's going to be for a while because of, wow, you know, just how exciting PoE 2 is. But again, some of it feels like, and I'm just being real with you guys, I always say how I feel. Some of it feels like I've gone to this event and I've recorded as much footage humanly possible, not to create a really nice review to help promote the game, but in order to get content for my own channel. That's just how it feels, and that's okay. This guy's making good videos, they're useful to the community, and there's nothing wrong with it I'm just giving my opinion that that's how it feels to me. It's like the guys, not just specifically Dreamcore, the people that went to the event, went there not to create a lovely review and give some feedback in a non-spoiler way. Like, hey, you guys always struggled with reservation. Well, don't worry. There are plenty of new ways to solve reservation in the game, which you'll look forward to. That to me is a review. Showing the entire passive tree and showing you how to solve it all, to me, is pretty much a guide in a way, and it's just a type of content I don't personally enjoy. I know some people do. I'm just interested in what you guys' thoughts are in the comments, because it feels like some people are just going, hey, I'm going to record every single keystone. And I clicked one of his videos, I think it was this Dex one, and I got a minute into it, and he was like, listen, I want you to subscribe and comment, and then I'll reveal the strength tree, and subscribe and comment, and then I'll reveal the int tree. And it just, I don't know. I understand why it exists. I understand the excitement, but breaking down the character sheet, explaining how builds are going to function with certain passives and synergies, to me, this isn't selling the game. This isn't traditional media doing a review and saying, hey, these are some problems that were in PoE 1 that have been solved, and you can look forward to XYZ. We're just been shown it. And to me, I don't watch this type of content because for me, it's big spoilers. Everybody can consume content in a way that they want, by the way. If you enjoy these kind of videos, it's no slight on you, and it's no slight on Dreamcore or Havoc or I think there was Subtractum, I think his name is. I've seen a video of him do a long video of like mercenary gameplay. It's nothing personal to these guys, right, or whoever. It's just I don't personally enjoy the content because I find it very spoilery, and how I like to enjoy the game is blind. Some people want to get all the information out and, you know, really come out the gate swinging, and that's also fine. But I think it would have been nice if GGG would have just said, hey, we're confident in our own product. You can give some reviews and say things like, hey, I played the sorcerer class. It was really fun, and my damage really ramped up once I got gear going. But full gameplays, full discussions of how passives interact with each other, it just doesn't really feel like a review to me. Again, won't make any difference. I'm going to enjoy the game regardless, but I just thought I'd talk about it because to me, there's so many videos going up of Path of Exile 2 that if I wanted to, I could have played the whole game in its entirety without actually playing the game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, look, I think people are very, very excited to play the game, and I'm excited that you're excited. Everyone is cranking out top 5 tips for new players to start the game. You know what I mean? Like 1 hour of footage, you know. For me, like these types of things, like a full hour of footage from the LA event, that is just a video for your channel to make money. It's not really a review. It's just brilliant. I've managed to get in there and get some content for my channel that gets views, and hey, more power to you. Content creation is a hard job. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just surprised at how much has been revealed and how much it's interesting. The reason I'm making the video, I guess, to end is all the people that are kind of consuming these videos of like Havoc gem videos, they'll be the same people, I imagine, to say we don't want the game to get data leaked, we don't want Fextra Life to do a full guide, but they're also okay with every gem being leaked, every video being showcased, but they're not a guide. So it kind of feels like they're picking and choosing, I guess, their morals, shall we call it, because they're not really, you know, it's the internet, it don't really matter, but their morals, their online morals of, now we don't want this game data mined, no, this will spoil it, but I'm also going to consume and promote every single piece of content I possibly can do. It just feels a bit strange, and I just thought I'd voice my opinion. I'm very much looking forward to PoE. Respect to all the people making the videos. For me, it's going to make no difference because I'm not going to watch them. I'll just click through them occasionally, but I am surprised in the, shall we say, irony of not wanting data mining, but also showcasing every single thing humanly possible about the game before it launches.